Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, In the Kitchen with BelindaD. Today we're going to make some Super Bowl goodies. We're going to make iron skillet nachos. I'm going to go over with you step by step how to make these simple nachos, and you will absolutely love them. See you in a minute. Okay, so we're going to go over all the ingredients that I put in my cast iron skillet nachos. It's a very simple recipe, an easy recipe, and it's the fan favorite for Super Bowls. And the Super Bowl is, well, for any party really, but since Super Bowl is right around the corner, this would be a great recipe to make for your Super Bowl party. Okay, so we have first Tostitos. I use the little round ones, but you can use any one that you want to use. And then we have cheese dip. We have black beans, finely chopped tomatoes, finely chopped red onion. We have some shredded cheddar, sharp cheddar cheese. We have the spices that I use is cumin, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and chili powder. And then we have green peppers. And then here is your cast iron skillet. You need to have a nice oiled, well, I keep it oiled anyway to prevent it from rusting, but you want to make sure that you oil it really good on the sides as well. So I'm going to go over, the first step we're going to do is brown the ground beef. So we're going to go over to the stove and we're going to brown the ground beef and add just 2 or 3 of the other ingredients. So let's go over there now. Okay, so we've already started browning the ground beef. Now I use 2 pounds. You can use a minimum of 1 pound, but I use 2 pounds because I like a lot of beef in my nachos. So you want to start browning that. Now you want to add just a little bit of your green peppers. Not a whole lot because you're going to save some to put on the top after they're done. And then you want to add some of your red onion also. Okay, we're going to give that a good stir. I love the smell of peppers, green peppers and onion. Okay, and then we're going to add our spices. Okay, we're going to add all of the spices. Oh, it smells delicious. So we're going to brown this really good, and then we're going to come back. We're going to brown it, add a little bit of water, and let it simmer for a little bit, and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back. The ground beef is all nice and browned and drained and seasoned and everything. So the first step, I added a little bit more oil because I don't want it to stick. So the first step is adding your tortillas in the bottom of the pan. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't all have to be covered. The big ones probably would have been better for this recipe because they cover more room and you don't have to use as many. But again, there's no, you can use whatever size you choose to use is I guess what I'm trying to say here. So we're just gonna hurry and do this so I won't waste too much of your time. Just make sure it's covered. And then after it's covered, you've got enough of your chips, you're gonna add some ground beef, okay? Now, like I said, you can use a minimum of 1 pound, but I use 2. And the spices I use is for 2 pounds because I like a lot of meat. And I'm sure, other people do too. And this is going to be 2 layers. So we're going to save the rest of it for the second layer, okay? Now we're going to add half of the black beans. Now you want to make sure your black beans are rinsed and drained, and that'll be in the recipe. Make sure they're rinsed and drained. Oh, I forgot to put my gloves on. Well, I washed my hands, they're clean, so. And I'm not having any guests over, so we're good. And then we're gonna add some shredded. Now, normally I buy the block of cheese and I shred it myself, but doing these videos, I'm going to be using this that's already shredded. Okay, I like lots of cheese, so. Okay, now we're going, I said cheese dip, but this is actually queso. So I'm gonna add some of this. Now, you can add as little or as less as you want on the queso. It doesn't have to be spread evenly because it's gonna melt into place. So I don't want to use a whole lot of queso because I like the taste of the cheddar cheese, okay? Okay, so that's the first layer. And then we're gonna repeat the layer and then top it with cheddar cheese. And then when it comes out, we'll put onion and bell peppers on it. We're gonna come back after it's completely ready to put in the oven. So give us just about 5 minutes, we'll be back. Okay guys, we're back. So this is the recipe. This, pardon me, this is the dish. And it's ready to go in the oven. So we're gonna put it in the oven, bake it at 350 for about 15 minutes or until the cheese melts. Now, after we take it out, I left my jalapeno peppers out. So when we take it out, we're gonna top it with the green peppers, the tomatoes, the red onion, the jalapeno peppers. Sometimes I'll add black olives, sliced black olives. You can also add, sour cream. You can add green onion, just whatever you want to put on it. You can add those toppings after it comes out of the oven. So we're going to go ahead and bake it in the oven. And then once the cheese is melted, about 10 or 15, probably about 15 minutes or so, we're going to take it out and put the toppings on, and then we're going to do our taste test. So we'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back and the nachos are ready and they smell good and they look good. So now these are the nachos already. Now we're gonna put the toppings on them and you just sprinkle a little bit on there. These are the tomatoes. So we're gonna sprinkle little tomatoes on here. If you want lettuce, I did mention that earlier, you can have a little lettuce. Then we're gonna sprinkle some little onion. Not put a whole lot of onion, and we're going to use the rest of the green peppers. Pretty color. And we're going to use a few jalapeno peppers. Not a whole lot. I like lots of jalapeno peppers, but everybody don't like that. And there you have your cast iron skillet nachos. And like I said, you can add, black olives, you can add lettuce, sour cream, just whatever toppings you want to put on there, a little green onion, but this is what I use. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. I hope that you make this recipe, if not for the Super Bowl, for just maybe your family, and I hope you enjoy it. If you would please share this with your friends, if you would hit that like button, subscribe, and I welcome any comments or questions, and I look forward to the next video. Now, I'm not going to try this, but my son Chris is going to try it. So we're gonna dip it up here in just a second. We'll be right back, but I wanna thank you guys again. Have a great evening. Okay guys, we're back. I am on the other side of the camera. Here are the nachos, and my son Chris is going to try the nachos and give me his honest opinion. Okay, dig in, Chris.
Hey, hello, I'm going to try this. I can't wait, I'm excited. Okay, here we go.
Oh, yummy. Oh, look at all that cheese. Oh my God, that looks so good.
This is good. Okay.
Yummy.
Let's try it. There goes. Right away. Very good. Very good.
Is there like enough cheese in them?
You great job.
Awesome. Okay guys, thank you Chris. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks again. Bye guys. Ciao.